All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Night. Sports com Rich Walsh alongside Paul Zeise. We're taking your phone calls tonight on the Borders hotline. 412-575-2600 is the number. And if you need a roof, make sure you call Ireland Contracting. They're the best in the business. Easy number to remember, 1-800-NEW-ROOF. I would call them, so you should too. All right, we're talking about the rule changes, and the biggest rule change is they're going to be able to review pass interference plays. Another rule change that's not getting as much publicity as this one is the celebration. So if you're called for excessive celebration, the other team has the option of taking it on the ensuing kickoff or a 15-yard penalty, pushing back the extra point to a 48-yard extra point. This could impact a lot of teams late in games. Antonio Brown celebrating something, getting out of hand. Now the Raiders kicker has to make a 48-yarder to tie it up. Juju Smith-Schuster, we've seen this here in Pittsburgh. Things like this happen. I think this rule change is going to impact a lot of games.
I think it's dumb. Again, and what's the point of this? First of all, you're allowing them to play pin the tail on the donkey and duck, duck, goose in the end zone. So what is it? What is a celebration penalty?
I don't know what excess celebration
exactly,
will be now.
Come on, this is silly. I mean, here's my thing. You know, if you don't want guys to celebrate, you know what I mean? Just make it illegal. But, you know, this thing where you can play duck, duck, goose or do all the stuff, they have a baby or whatever, just as long as you're not using the ball as a prop or something. Come on. I mean, this is ridiculous. And here's my thing. If you're a player and you get an excessive celebration penalty now with this new rule, you're an idiot. And you know what? I think we've seen plenty of evidence to suggest that Antonio Brown will probably get 3 or 4 of these.
Yes. What would be an excessive penalty? Would be an excessive penalty if you're jumping in the stands or if you're allowed to bring out a Sharpie.
I think you're not allowed to use a prop. So like the one guy that got the Sharpie or the one guy, didn't one guy get a phone like or something?
Yeah.
Pull a phone out of the whatever. All that kind of stuff.
Or
gyrating that in a way that's X-rated or whatever. You know. I mean that kind of stuff. I mean to me it's silly. If you're going to allow these contrived, ridiculous, choreographed, nonsensical things, then to me, if those things are allowed, there's no penalty. There's no penalty here.
I can't wait till Antonio Brown does it this year, and they miss an extra point to tie up the game in the last couple minutes of the. That's going to happen.
That would be hilarious.
That is going to happen this year. All right, let's go out to Fred out in Johnstown. What's up, Fred?
Rich, Paul, this comes from a simple man in Johnstown.
Okay.
The NFL rules are becoming like the IRS tax code. That's how difficult it is to read into them.
You're kind of right. That's a good analogy.
If you want to make it simple, give them one replay for a turnover or touchdown per game and one replay for a penalty. If they lose it for that, then they don't get another one for either situation. That's how you make it simple.
Talking about this a little bit earlier in the show, I like, Paul and I both agree, we like a certain number of challenges. You can challenge anything you want, and that's it. That's what I would want to see.
Every team gets 3. That's enough. 3 gives you, because now.
I think there should be like 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half, or 3 in the first.
3.
Just because then, I mean, if you don't challenge something in the first half because you want to save it for the second half.
That's fine.
I don't know.
It's the same amount of time. You get 3 challenges. Oh, and that's the other thing. You get 3 challenges, and they do reviews, of penalty.
At the final 2 minutes.
No. You get 3. You get 3 challenges, period, and they do a review of every scoring play and every turnover. But here's the key, okay? No challenge or review is longer than 30 seconds. Because if you can't take a look at it in 30 seconds and figure out if it's wrong, it's right.
I agree. When
this
you're
thing where we, like what was the play in the
calling the place?
The Edelman, was it Edelman with the punt where it rolled and we're going and looking.
And then they overturned it, which is amazing.
But I mean, we're looking for 5 minutes to see if like 1 inch of his thumbnail actually touched the ball. I mean, come on. If you have to look at it for more than 30 seconds, it's not an egregiously bad call.
And it should stand.
Move on.
All right, back out to the phone line. Let's go out to Mark out in Sharpsburg. What's up, Mark?
Hey, how you doing, Rich?
Good, thanks for calling.
I just want to say, if you're going to downgrade this down, why don't go to high school and the games will take 4 hours to play. I know Paul's sons have played. If you're going to go to that level.
What level? I mean, what?
He means if you're gonna start reviewing all these things, it's going to take 4 hours to play. And if you're going to do it at the high school, at the NFL level, sooner or later they're going to get it at the high school level.
You can't do it at the high school level because they're not on TV.
Right, but either way, my point is,
Yeah,
his point is well taken.
College
the
football
games could take and college football already takes forever.
But you know what? I wish they would change overtime. I like college football overtime.
Again, this is
I would
what
like
you
to
do.
see something like
You know
that.
what you do in the NFL? You go 10-minute overtime, right? The way same rules as it is now. If a team scores a touchdown, you lose. If they don't, both teams. But if it's still tied at the end of 10 minutes, then you go to the college format. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I like the college format.
Get rid of
I think that's
ties.
the one thing
That's
to
how
do
you
right.
do it.
All right, let's back out of the phone lines. We're going to go out to Isaac out in Huntington. What's up, Isaac?
Not much, buddy. How are you tonight?
Good, thanks for
Great
calling.
piece you had tonight on KDVR on Ben Roethlisberger. Kind of takes me into a situation where I just think the NFL is going to be great this year, just with what the Cleveland Browns are doing. And then you have to go to the New York Jets signing Le'Veon Bell, the Oakland Raiders, and what they're doing out there with taking Antonio Brown. And just then what's going to happen with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger leading that team now without his stars. Get your take on that. Thank you.
You know what? Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, Isaac. But you know what? I think Ben Roethlisberger is going to be motivated. I'm not going to count the Steelers out. I think they're actually going to be pretty good. They still got a couple Pro Bowlers, James Conner, Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, they lost a Hall of Famer, potential Hall of Famer in Antonio Brown, Paul. And Le'Veon Bell wasn't even around last year. So I think that they're going to be good. You took away some guys out of that locker room.
As I've said many times, go quarterback, line, receivers, running backs, tight end. Compare them to every other team in the AFC and tell me which team other than Kansas City that you would trade the entire personnel with the Steelers. I mean, you know what I mean, that you would trade the Steelers for. I'd take Kansas City's package, although Tyreek Hill might be in trouble, so maybe they lose him. But my point is, okay, you want to tell me Kansas City is more dynamic, although I take the Steelers line over
How about New
the
England?
Chiefs line. I mean, I take Brady. I mean,
Yeah,
we're talking, but my point
Brady.
is there's no Gronkowski now.
Yeah.
Go player for player, and against every one of these teams, the Steelers are right there at the top
The
still.
Steelers have the 6th best odds in the AFC to win the Super
They're
Bowl.
still
So
right at the top,
I
their
think-
offense.
And I think I don't expect Cleveland to be as good as everyone thinks that they're
And
going to be.
Tomlin made the point today, you know, people are talking about, well, you know, running back and a receiver. He said, you know, we still have a Pro Bowl receiver and a Pro Bowl running back on our team. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the bottom line is there's still a lot of good football players.
And they got Jalen Samuels. I think that guy's going to be pretty good next year. So I still think the Steelers are going to be good. If you had asked me to bet right now, I bet they win a division. And I think Cleveland is they're getting a lot of hype right now, but I don't think they're going to be as good as everyone thinks that they're going to be. All right, we're taking more phone calls, some tweets coming up next. Stay right there.